Prime Minister of Barbados, the Right Honourable Freundel, Stuart QC&V, to begin with the protocols of recognizing Helen Ryan and members of the clergy team, and to confirm, as somebody asked earlier, yes, Catherine Freundel is a relative of my distant cousin. The person said, well, they think all red people in Barbados are related. Some of us actually are. To the late mayor, the leader and chairman of Bath and North East Sunset Council, thank you for taking the time out of this schedule to be here with us. And the Chief Inspector Pastor, I think you might come in handy if anyone is overcome by the spirit of Barbados from today on. To the members, my colleagues from the High Commission, to the chairman of the National Council of Barbados Association, and all affiliated Barbados associations who brought all of you all here, my fellow Barbadians. It is a joy to be with you on this, my first independence celebration as High Commissioner. I want to respond in part to the admonishment from Brother Springer. He said it took you for us 48 years to get here. My response is thank you for waiting on me. This is a most beautiful city from the little I've seen of it, and I shall return, as I'm sure all of us shall, and give God thanks. Allow me then to go into the Prime Minister's message. My fellow Barbadians, the 48th anniversary of our independence provides an excellent opportunity for both national reflection and celebration. The significant achievements which our nation has attained more than justifies the courageous decision of our forefathers, led by the right excellent Errol Walton Barrow, to embark on a journey of nationhood and self-determination. Much of the success of Barbados' journey has been achieved on the basis of a national consensus of our country's goals, values, and priorities. It is this underlying consensus which has served as the defining theme and explanatory principle by which our political stability, social cohesion, and quality of life may be understood. This national consensus has also provided us with a measure of resilience to overcome the difficult periods, obstacles, and challenges which we have periodically emerged and encountered along the way. Barbadians of all walks of life have historically embraced this consensus and therefore have been consistently supportive of our national aspirations. I remain convinced and optimistic that a robust national debate on critical issues by an educated and enlightened population, which culminates in a national consensus for Barbados that is socially balanced, economically viable, environmentally sound, and with good governance, will continue to define our journey as a nation. There are two other critical elements which have undoubtedly paved the way for all we have accomplished and which have enabled us as a people to be undaunted by the myriad of challenges that we have encountered. Those two elements are our unwavering faith in God and the faithful commitment by the Barbadian diaspora to the development of our country. We continue to be a people of in our worship and the affirmation of our dependence on God. Prayer, praise, and the endorsement of the fundamental biblical principles are intrinsically part of the Barbadian family. In addition, you, the members of our diaspora community, have expressed your love for the land of their birth or descent in a variety of ways, ranging from remittances, philanthropy, the frequent visits to Barbados, the exploring of investment opportunities, participation in the Barbados Networkers Program by persons returning home permanently, and the participation in the Barbados Friends and Family Club, and more generally, by being loyal ambassadors of Barbados wherever they are located in the world. With these elements, I cannot but continue to be optimistic about the future of our beloved country. You have my assurance that my government is working assiduously on the implementation of policies to ensure that Barbados is poised and positioned to attain an even higher level of development and to sustain that development. These measures include fiscal consolidation to deal with our deficit, overhauling the tax system, and the restructuring of the reproductive sectors to ensure that the economy is both competitive and sustainable. We are also committed to ensuring that there continues to be a social safety net to protect the most vulnerable members of our population. Over the coming months, you will see major projects and initiatives in renewable energy, tourism, infrastructural development, public transport, and the sugar industry coming on stream, to name a few. Let me share two examples of how my government is working tirelessly as servants of our people. In tourism, we have managed to attract at least 3 reputable international hotel brands which will be opening new hotels in Barbados over the next 3 years. In addition, the tourism sector has been given the most comprehensive range of incentives ever and has signed an MOU with the other productive sectors of manufacturing and agriculture to ensure that the benefits which accrue to the tourism sector are passed on to the wider economy. This approach of treating the tourism sector as a full export sector is an innovation in Barbados. In the energy sector, our goal is for 29% of electricity consumption to be generated from renewable sources. This will include a $240 million waste-to-energy plant to be built in Vaucluse, St. Thomas. This plant will create up to 350 new jobs, will stimulate economic growth on the island, and will save Barbados several $100 million in foreign exchange. The plant will convert up to 650 tons of solid waste a day into renewable energy and will provide a domestic power source which will reduce the country's dependence on imported fossil fuels. This plant is expected to provide up to 25% of Barbados' total energy needs. As a country, we have had our share of challenges over the years, and most acutely in the last 5 years, when, like most other countries, confidence that with God's merciful guidance and with that indomitable courageous spirit, our country will triumph. Let us now not falter or be disloyal to the great and noble legacy which our forebearers, from the right excellent bustle to the right excellent arrow have bequeathed to us. This simply is not the Barbadian way. As you participate in your various Barbados independence celebrations throughout the UK, I urge all Barbadians in the diaspora to use all available opportunities and resources to help develop our country and to recommit to our noble Barbadian values and traditions. I urge you to be proud of your heritage and continue your excellent work on behalf of this fair land of ours. I take this opportunity to extend my desire for a hearty, healthy, and happy 48th independence to all Barbadians in the UK and wish you God's choicest blessings. Warmest regards, Freundel J. Stuart, Prime Minister of Barbados.